What's up, everybody? Just got here, Amarillo, Texas. Never been here before. Never really been to Texas before, aside from the Houston and Dallas airports. Never really physically touched down in Texas. Amarillo is a pretty cool town. The part of Amarillo that I'm in, it's completely desolate. There's nobody here. There's no nightlife. There are no restaurants. It's just like this weird corridor. It almost feels like I've stepped into the past or onto some kind of movie set. The city, it's probably just because the area of town that I'm in, this building even is a very historic building, so that's very cool that they just reclaimed this historic building to build a Courtyard Marriott. But yeah, I don't see anything. In Sacramento, there's kind of like that area that closes on the weekends. I call it the financial district, where all the banks and like the big wig insurance companies are, the high rises, and they kind of shut down over the weekend. So it kind of becomes like a ghost town as well. So I don't know if that's what's going on here. But I mean, there's literally nothing. There's not a McDonald's. There's not a single person or a dog on the street. It's kind of bizarre. But this is very cool. Definitely got some different vibes to it. It's crazy how you can travel across the states and you can instantly feel how the landscape or the vibe changes, or the people's habits in even things like driving on the highway. It's just kind of a palpable thing. So I'm glad the car made it another day, 650 miles today, give or take. It was a long day. It wasn't too bad, driving-wise. It was pretty manageable. Weather-wise, pretty manageable. Didn't get as sweaty as the past few days, but definitely still, feeling gross right now. Gonna hop in the shower, figure out something to eat. We're traveling forward in time, so it's 8 p.m. somehow, almost 9 p.m. right now as I record this video in Texas. And my car, of course, the old school car clock was still on California time that I had to change it. So it's kind of, definitely threw me off a little bit. But yeah, so far so good with the car. Nothing bad. Just status quo. Check engine light remains on, and she just drives wonderfully, as well as a 97 with 403,000 miles could possibly be expected to drive. So very fortunate there that I have not had to break down on the side of the road and consider other options of getting across the country. That's all. I'm just going to try to find something to eat, guys. Probably to do a little quick edit on this video and throw it up. Thank you so much, as always. Tomorrow we're going to Little Rock, Arkansas. That should be fun. The hotel looks pretty cool. This hotel is the nicest that we've stayed at so far on the trip here. So glad to be out of that Airbnb. It was kind of scary being in an Airbnb. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last video. I had to rent a room in Flagstaff, Airbnb style, because the hotels, the Marriotts in Flagstaff, were just astronomically high. I think because it's proximity to the Grand Canyon, so it's kind of hard to get a good rate in the middle of summer. But yeah, I just didn't feel too comfortable with the Airbnb because it was just like a wing in some dude's house. It doesn't seem like he was home, but still, I don't like that vibe. If it's its own property away from everyone else and you're sure that no one else is on the property, that's one thing. But just like sharing a wall with someone and having this like tiny little space, it was a cool decorated space. Don't get me wrong. It was beautiful even. Maybe a lack of windows, and also just kind of like, it was like a very one way in, one way out kind of thing. It felt kind of like a little, kind of like a quarters or like a dungeon, something like that, like a servant's quarters or something like that. But yeah, glad to be in a legit hotel where I feel safe. But do I really, though? Because I feel like I'm on the set of The Walking Dead or something. There's just nobody walking around the streets of Amarillo on Polk and Southwest 8th is where I'm at right now. So I'm going to do some research, do some Yelping, do some Googling. I don't really want to drive the car any more than I need to, so it doesn't look like anything's within walking distance, so it's going to be a tough call for dinner tonight. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. I will see you in Little Rock. Guys, bonus food review. I looked on Google and there's not a lot that's open past 9, and I figured since I'm only going to be in Texas, Amarillo, one night, might as well try something that's like unique to Texas, which is Whataburger. It says established 1950 on the bag here, and pretty standard fast food, but I just wanted to see really how it compares to In-N-Out, which is California's pride and joy. And I've deduced that this Amarillo, it's a city, but it's not really a city. It's like a small town with a couple of high-rise banks, and it has this very old school, like not being developed anymore kind of feel to it. So that's what I think is going on. There's like not a lot of stuff here. There's zero nightlife whatsoever. Based on me driving to the hotel and from the hotel to Whataburger, I didn't see anything that would resemble this being a city. But sorry for staring at this food. This is a cup of green chilies because I wanted to add it to my burger to make it a little more kind of Southwest vibes. This is a huge burger. I don't know if you guys can tell. Like, I tried to open it up, like how big it is. It's huge. I mean, it's bigger than anything you can get at McDonald's. Like the bun circumference, thickness, patties, like it's huge. Everything is truly bigger in Texas. On the menu board, this thing looked dinky. It looked like a $1 cheeseburger, but it's huge. It's like literally huge. They gave me this huge box for 3 chicken strips and this much honey mustard. Can you believe that? For 3 chicken strips. Fries look pretty dry and uneventful. And then I got an orange soda. So that's dinner tonight, guys. Whataburger. It's like already 9:30. So I'm going to get a good night's rest and head out on to Little Rock. Thanks, guys. See you.